I'm interested too, because of the time that you guys started this and actually launched it as a business. Like we've talked about, like it kind of felt like it was a great time, but then also the pandemic hit. In retrospect, do you feel like starting this 5 years earlier or 5 years later would have benefited the company at all? Or do you think that it was just like, because, people are always thinking like, oh, I want to start a company. And then the
Mhm,
common advice is always like, well, then start your company, like start it now.
mhm.
But is that the advice that you would give or no?
Oh, I mean, from like a founder perspective or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
I would always say follow your heart as soon as possible. Like if there's something itching to like get you to like start your own business, um, get out there now.
Yeah.
Like you learn. I've talked to some other friends who were like, okay, I'm just going to spend a few years in the industry, kind of figure it out. Then I'll consider kind of like starting my own thing. And almost all of them just kind of like stay stuck there, and they still have that like lingering dream of one day
Right.
I'll get out of like the cycle. But you just get comfortable when you have like a steady job, and as you kind of get like older, you can't take as many risks. So I would say like as young as possible, while you're still risk takers, while you're
Yeah.
still like willing to kind of make that leap, just do it. You'll learn so much, and if you fail, like that's okay. I've already said that like if this company goes under tomorrow, I've already succeeded. The amount of people I've met, the credentials I've built, like the things I've learned, it's already been a success. Now it's just kind of how far can we take it. Um, so that is solid. That's what I would say to any new um, person looking to like start a business. But I would say for like specifically for our business, like looking back, I think timing is a big part of it. Being okay to fail is like, or being okay with failing is definitely important. But you also need to know if I'm starting something, is this the right, not just the right product, but is this the right product for right now?
Yeah.
Like, why now? And when we first started, we had a whole different uh, thesis on why people would buy our product. We were thinking about like when you go to like a bar or a club or something, you have to wait like 20 minutes to get a drink because there's just so many people. Like that's what people want an assembly line cocktail maker for. Um, Pandemic hit, that completely changed. Places were like not busy at all. And then we realized that post pandemic, what really matters is people have higher standards for what they want to drink across the board. These are complex ingredients to store and maintain. Um, it's not economical for a lot of these locations to serve these types of things, but people want them. Um, and you need a lot of skilled labor to do it. How do you simplify that whole process? And that became our new vision. And that's been something that's been like extremely time sensitive. Like a product like ours today would not survive like 5 years ago. It's just not, people wouldn't care. And maybe even 10 years from now, like maybe it wouldn't be the right time to start it. Maybe it would already happened. So timing is a big part of it. Um, but you just have to learn to kind of read the market that you're going for and pivot little pivots all the time to try and like make sure that your North Star is like locked in.